This is Uthred Ronaldson, and this is Call of War, World War II, Day 31, and I'm playing as Peru. So welcome back to the game, guys. And this game is a 1939 historic World War, and this game represents each country's with its existing borders from 1939, before the start of World War II in Europe. But then again, there's a great debate that's been ongoing because even before the war started in Europe, there's already a World War II had already started in China between Japan and the Republic of China, nationalist China. So, as of day 31, I now have let's say 95% control of South America, and it's now controlled by Peru. We still have pockets of territories here from the Netherlands as well as from France. So these are, um, former colonies of France and the Netherlands in South America. Okay. Now, so the last time I made a vlog, so I've directed my I've summoned all my troops in Cusco. So basically, I did that for the purpose of you know having a a better look and understanding of my forces, because once they're gathered in one stack, then you will have a full understanding of of your forces. And as we can see, so I have 119 units here stacked in Cusco, and then I have another 25 and another 5 going into Medellin, and there's also 5 motorized infantries here. So this army that I'm sending into Medellin will be my mech force that's gonna go all the way to the United States. So my plan is to go into Central America all the way to Mexico and then into the United States. I'm you know The US have declared war against me. It's an AI nation, so I'll have to come to him and conquer him. I do have a reveal of the US forces, and he's not making any move. He's not sending his forces towards me, so I'm gonna have to, to make a move. I'm gonna have to make the move. So I'm still in the process of completing my mech force. So in this game, I will have the opportunity to play and experiment some units, combination of units, and I can do that experiment so that I can figure out what's going to be the best combination, and that is what's good about this type of game. So I started as Peru. Peru was a small country. Peru is actually a small country at the start of the game, and to be honest, it's not really. There's a big disadvantage for me playing as Peru because I can only max out my resources, especially the manpower. I only have 1,400 manpower every hour, and it's already maxed. When I say maxed, that means I already have all the existing structures that will support improvement of the economy as well as my manpower. So I've already placed recruitment offices in all of my provinces, except, of course, my resource provinces, because they will not actually provide me, um, you know, the resources that I'm gonna put in will not match the output of those resource provinces if I'm gonna put recruitment centers in those provinces. So I'm gonna put the naval base here. Gonna have to upgrade this up to the maximum level. Okay, because yeah, so I need oil, I need fuel, but fuel is fuel price in the market is too high, but I'm gonna take it. I have lots of cash. I have 1.2 M cash, so we're gonna spend them for resources. Okay, but I need to conserve them because we don't know what's gonna happen. Still not sure, but let me take this steel. Okay, there you go. Just want to be. I always want to make sure that I have enough resources. Um, but look at this. I have hundreds of thousands of resources, but once I started my upgrade, those resources will vanish. So I need to stack up and to fill my my granaries, my refineries, and all other structures that can hold as much resources as I can, or I can store resources. Okay, so this is mine. This was originally Ecuador's. Okay, maybe I can put some ACs there to serve as scouts. Okay, maybe we can do that. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so now I am planning to spam some subs so I can protect my western coast. So basically, the biggest threat here in the game is France, and there's only three players here: me, France, and British India. And I'm not sure if he's still at war with France. Let me check. So I'm totally silent here, and I don't want any trouble with these players as of now because you know I'm I'm playing the long game. I'm playing the long game here. I'm not rushing to win the game. So yeah, I guess I've learned that from playing CON because CON is really a long-term strategy game, and it will usually take around 60 plus days to win a game. So I'm gonna apply the virtues that I learned from the game, and that is to have patience. So patience is what I'm gonna exercise here. I don't have my alliance members, my teammates here, which is Kelly's Heroes. So I'm playing alone. So I'm gonna have to be very careful managing this game. So to be honest, my forces is is very small. You know, my forces is too small compared to France, and probably British India also has a huge force. And if you will compare my forces even against the AI, which is the US, this one has a this army is 656 units, while mine is only at 254. So imagine that, 254 units. I can actually produce that in 10 days in a regular 100 player map. So yeah, I'm really taking my time here. I have a lot of resources, so I'm not really rushing myself to create those forces that I will need to for me to invade Europe, specifically France. Okay, so France is at war, so he is active because he's capturing lands capturing, and he is actively engaging in war against British India. So okay, so British India lost its capital. Is that right? So captures the, okay, New Delhi. Okay, New Delhi was captured. Okay, there you go. So um, I sent six spies in France, and hopefully I'll be able to get a um, a view of France's forces. And I just noticed this as of today that France has a province here, and this will actually threaten could actually threaten me because I'll have to send this. I'll have to send a my submarine flotilla, my 20th submarine flotilla here to guard against possible French, French attacks. So I'll have to be very careful here. Okay, so my plan is to um, protect my coast. So basically, the defense I'm planning here is mainly to defend my core. So because even if France lands here in, let's say, in Brazil, that will be fine as long as I have a view of his army. I have army reveal against him. I'll be able to know if he is going against me, if he will go against me. So this one will not quit. Yeah, this is a veteran trying to get his additional solo win. So now we're gonna fight him to death. Anyway, so I'm fine if he will land. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna send some militias to garrison my conquered cities here. Yeah, so if he will attack me, he will probably land in some of the cities. So I'm gonna send my militias and probably reinforce them also with anti-tanks. So these units are hidden in forest and in urban terrain. Okay, so I can hid them so they won't be seen by enemy forces, not unless they have interceptors or um, if they have what do you call this uh, armored cars. So okay, so I have 19 militia and I have 16 anti-tanks. So I'm gonna take my defense seriously here. I'm gonna work on my defense seriously. Okay, I have the time to lay them all out, so we're gonna do that. Okay, so anti-tanks and militias are good for defense. So they're not good against offensives because they are too slow, but it actually depends on your strategy also. You can use them for offensive, but again, they are too slow to move, so it will take time if you will use them. So better if you just use them defensively. So okay, so I'm gonna have to lay them all. Okay, yeah, 5 5 is a good number. 5, and then we will mobilize few more of those. Now, if I make a bunker here, that will, make my enemy suspicious, because if I will have a bunker, then they will know that there are enemies in there. So I think anti-tanks and militias will be good, since they are actually not visible. So we'll use them instead. So I'm gonna produce more of these units. Okay. So we're gonna focus more on defense. So we will build additional um, militias to 2, 3, 4, 5. So okay, we're gonna build lots of them. We're gonna need lots of militias. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's the benefit of having a high command, because you are able to queue your unit production. So even if you're asleep, you'll be able to mobilize your units. Okay, so all right, so let's add more. Okay, why does it look like that? Okay, okay, barracks. Okay. Oh, what's happened here? Okay, why are you not making anything? There you go. Okay, so I guess it's a bug. Okay, so now it's producing, and then one more in San Salvador. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so okay, and then next will be anti-tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we'll produce anti-tanks, lots of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these forces will serve as my defense, and then I'm building my mech forces, because those forces will be used for assault, for attack, for conquest. So that's the plan. 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I guess one more. Okay, okay, so okay, so I think I'll have to repair the ordnance factory here first. Okay, and then we're gonna queue them up. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and do we have more ordnance factories here? Okay, okay, this one I'm gonna fix this. Okay, it's just 7 minutes anyway. What else do we have? More ordnance factory. Okay, so that's it. So we're gonna see first, we're gonna check first. I'm also trying to research SP rocket artillery, and so I'm still lacking the so I'm gonna have medium tanks, light tanks, 10 of each. Okay, so 10 medium tanks, 10 light tanks, 10 motorized infantries, 10 SP artillery, 10 SP anti-air, and then 10 SP rocket artillery. So that's going to be a total of 60 units in a stack. That's the plan. So once that first stack is complete, Then I'm gonna march them through into Mexico, and then I'm gonna build another one of those type of army, and then we'll march it all the way to the United States. I think the goal should be at least 10. I mean, two or three of those army. So that's gonna be a total of 180 units, and I think that will be enough. So the first unit will go and clean up Mexico, and we'll do probably we'll have uh, we'll have skirmishes here in the border before the second and the third army comes up, and then the rest will be used for defense. So I'm gonna so the slower units like the infantries and so I'm gonna build another stack of light tanks, rocket artilleries, infantries, AAs, and the RTs and ACs. So those forces will now serve as my home front, my home army. So that's what. So that's light tanks, AC, infantry, AA, RTs, um, and then SP rocket RTs. So that's gonna be 60 as well. So that's gonna be a non-mechanized force, and that's gonna be used for defense at home. Also, of course, we need to build up our air force. I have a very few air force here, so we need to increase the number of our air force. I want to put them here in the middle so that they will be safe. We never know. France is a nuclear is a nuke user. It's in his achievements. He have used nukes before, so he'll probably gonna use them again. He also has railroad guns, so I think those will be. I will also mobilize them, so I can use them for defense. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna play this game, and I don't want to build, static defense as much as possible. I want to maneuver, but we're gonna try that here. Anyway, I'm only gonna use my my light forces, but I'm gonna have to my aircraft upgrades are in the max, so I'm gonna have to research naval bombers also. I need naval bombers. So okay, so I still have 24. So if I will make 3 or 6 more medium tanks, then I will have uh, then I can build 3 more armies. So okay, I'm not gonna rush. I'm gonna play this slowly, and no matter what happens, no matter what happens. Okay, still not war defense. It doesn't have any more forces. Okay, so why didn't he finish France? Okay, that's weird. I mean, Spain. He didn't finish Spain. Still have bots here like Brussels. I mean, Belgium, Luxembourg. Yeah, still free. Switzerland. Okay, Switzerland still free. Okay, so we basically just took out um, the major players. So that's his strategy. So he'll probably gonna come to me. and he will definitely do that. That I'm sure of. So he goes straight to the core, so I'm gonna need to strengthen my defenses here. So what I need to do is to have an army that will block the Panama Canal, and then also an army that will um, watch the southern, um, you know, the southern tip of South America, Magellan, the Strait of Magellan. Okay, okay. So let's see. There's too much land to conquer, but he is good because he knows that he needs to take human players in order to win the game, and he'll gonna have to go against me if he needs to win the game. So if I take Mexico and the U.S., then that will give me additional resources and additional manpower, so I can, plus the army, the troops that I will bring there, I can bring them to France. So I need to build up my air force also. That's very important. Air force is very important. So as of now, I need fighters and I need bombers, attacks and attack bombers. So I have very few planes here. So I have 22 fighters or interceptors, 8 tactical bombers, and 10 attack bombers. So what I need to do now is to build more of them. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do more fighters because fighters are very important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, look at that. I got them in max. Okay, so I'm gonna do tactical bombers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I have tax. So okay, so I still haven't reached this. So my attack bomber is at max, and if I'm gonna get blueprint, then I need 12,500 um, gold to buy it. So okay, so let me upgrade it. It's not gonna hurt. I have lots of goods, so I can manage. So let me also fix my ordnance factory here as well as my aircraft factory. So it's important that I am repairing my infrastructures as well. I mean my factories, so they can be. Oh, look at that. So it's gonna take what, a day before I can mobilize, a day and 23 hours. So what the hell? So that's how long it will take for me to mobilize one tactical bomber. So I'm gonna have to upgrade my airports, air bases to max so that I can lessen the time for mobilization. Okay, that's fine. So another one here in Santiago. I'm gonna repair my air factory there first, and then max them out to level 5. Okay, And okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, since I have maximum level of planes, so that is necessary that I have level 5. It is necessary that I have level 5 air uh, aircraft factories. So I missed France. Okay, let's check the spice. So I got a reveal from the US. I missed getting reveal from France. So that was a waste of opportunity. So I wonder how he can avoid um, getting reveal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6, and I still missed him. But anyway, that's fine. I do have a reveal for the US, so that's okay. France is also going against the UK. So damn, this player is going all in. But the thing is, I can still defeat him. So based on the newspaper, the player needs to collect 1,674 points. So it's up to him. He probably can conquer the rest of Africa and Asia, so he can win the game without going into South America. So let's see. I'm gonna play the long game, just like what I said. And then let's check the newspaper for day 31. It's day 32 already. So world's mightiest armies. So wow, okay. So that gives us an idea that France's army is not as strong as the US. The US has 660 plus, and France only has 12%. So that means his forces is around 500 units, and it's spread across the world. So I think this is a chance for me to go against him. Yeah, that's a possibility. I can send my forces there. I'm gonna have to ferry my planes though. So I think I can do that once I get reveal. So if I can get a reveal tomorrow against France, I might probably go up against him. If I can take him out, if I can land a huge force here, probably he is guarding the Mediterranean, so he probably has a navy there. So I need to know that. So my best place to land will be Bordeaux and Nantes, possibly. Those will be the best possible landing landing zones. But let's see. I can probably wait for 2 to 3 days, so I can mobilize um, aircraft carriers, because I would prefer to have aircraft carriers. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to invade France while he is busy with British India and the UK. So once I've taken out France's core, I think I'm gonna have to wait before I attack the US. So I'll have to gather my forces here first. Okay, so I'm gonna send them back here. So, and then I'll send more ships. Damn, so this will be the biggest operation that I'm gonna undertake. Wow. Anyway, if I'm gonna do reveal countries armies, that's gonna be 9,450. So I'm gonna do that later on, not right now, because I think I can get a reveal by tomorrow. I think I can get a reveal by then. So I'll probably reduce the number of spies I have with the US and transfer them to France. Okay, so did I lose spies? There was no, there was no news about me losing a spy. Anyway, let's check the news. Spy captured. Okay, so there was a spy captured. Okay, but the good thing is France was not able to capture any spies from me. So, okay. So I'll move two more spies here into France. Okay. So I now have 8 total spies placed in France. So I'm hoping that I can get a reveal by tomorrow so I can have a better assessment of his forces. So I'm gonna have to go all in. We'll attack him we're gonna prepare. So at least now I have a goal. I'm gonna prepare. It's gonna be probably 5 to 7 days. Once I've taken out his core, then it will be a clear victory for me. But I think he's also trying to. Um, he probably have spies in my territories now because he's gonna watch my move also. And he probably have railroad guns and all of those. So I guess that's it for tonight, guys. I appreciate you all. If you're watching this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more Call of War action, and watch out for more videos. Thank you, guys.